So this is ANARCHYDOTE here with Uksounddd, here to talk about some stuff, I guess.
So what's one thing you want to be remembered for?
So I feel like it's a pretty basic answer, but just like me. I feel like I'm quite a unique person, and I just want to be remembered for what I do, and just me. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Your most recent project, Stuck in My Head, which was a music video shot by you. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so that was with a guy called Uksounddd from out in Switzerland, which he was coming to Manchester. It was his first ever time in the UK, and we'd spoke a little bit before, but the music video kind of came out of nowhere. He was filming some stuff, and I just had my camera on me, so we ended up shooting that, and that was like really nice. Just like felt like genuine. Like it was a nice experience. And he was from Switzerland, like I said, he'd never been here before, and I find it quite hard to like talk to people. I'm quite like awkward, but me and him just got talking really quick. That was nice. Yeah.
And in general, where would you say you get like most of your inspiration from?
So with the clothes, there's a designer called Pizza from out in New York, where I get a lot of inspiration from clothing from him, because he like prints himself, like same as I do. And then with the videography, Lil Peep's old videographer Wiggy, I like watched all his videos when I was a teenager, and he just like is very raw, like just filming, doesn't really edit much, and I like his style. I say a lot of my style comes from that.
Sick. And on your YouTube, you have a video named Agony. Could you tell the people about that?
Yeah, so Agony is a song by Young Lean, which is one of my favourite songs of all time. I love that song so much. I loved it enough to get the whole thing tattooed on my back. Took 8 hours to get it tattooed, it took a long time and it hurt a lot, but it was definitely worth it. That's one of my favourite tattoos.
Speaking about your tattoos, do you want to show some off?
Yeah, so my arms are pretty covered in random, it's mostly just random shit that I like, or like random internet references. So I've got stuff like the Duck song, I've got like, random albums like Whole Lot of Red, Crybaby, Childhood Dreams, like Hornaholics. I've got like Kenny from South Park, like ANARCHYDOTE down my arm, got like We Bear Bears, like Cod Ghosts. I've got the Supreme logo, which I kind of regret that one. I think that was a bit gimpy. But like Doodle Bob holding ANARCHYDOTE in the Playboy Carti font, and like little Quartz figure. Like this one's kind of the only one with me in it. That was the last thing my granddad ever wrote to me. I feel like that's one of my favourites. I've got a lot of random stick and pokes on this arm from when I was like 15. Like the Anarchy stick and poked on my arm, that was the first one I ever done. I think I was like 16 when I done that. I've got like kind of stick and poke bracelet that goes around there, like a little stick man. Got like 6 dogs, RIP 6 dogs forever. Got like Roderick from Die of Wimpy Kid. On my chest, I've got ANARCHYDOTE logo on there. Got like Sonic there. Little Keith Haring there, and then Agony on my back, and I've got like fucking Lego Batman flying on my back there as well. But in my hands, I've got Rayquaza on my hand, I like that one a lot. And then the world in the palm of that hand. I need to get more of it, I need to fill out the rest. I feel like I'm gonna, by the time I'm 30, I'm just gonna be like covered as much as I can.
Oh, that's sick. But when would you say like you first started to get into like the music scene in general?
So I've been listening my like whole life. Like I grew up, my dad was really into Kanye West, so growing up I listened to a lot of Kanye. And then when I was probably like 10 years old, I got really into Skrillex. I liked Skrillex a lot, like all the dubstep scene, and that put me on to, from that I found Young Lean. So I was like 10 years old when I found Young Lean. I've listened to him like basically my whole life. And then proper getting into like this scene at the moment, I met CJ in the way. At a show in London, and it was when he was opening for Xavier, and me and him got chatting, and through him I've met so many people, especially up in Scotland. The Scotland scene is great, I love it up in Scotland, yeah.
On your most recent EP on SoundCloud, Up the Switch, like, could you speak about the creative vision and the whole process behind it?
Yeah, so Up the Switch is an EP where I sample tons of like random Mario music. I grew up playing a lot of Mario. Like to this day I still play a lot of Mario, and especially with like the hyperpop scene, I feel like it is very like video gamey. So I sample tons of like random Mario shit into beats, and I got all my mates to hop on them, and that's like I really liked that project. That came out like exactly how I wanted it to. Yeah.
So you've made like music, fashion pieces, music videos. Like out of everything, would you say you have one project that you're the most proud of?
With music, it's definitely up the switch. Like I was very proud of that. With clothing, I did a collection about a year ago called I Miss 2017. That's how I've got shit like tattoo. I've got 2017 tattooed on me because of it. Where it's a whole clothing collection referencing just stuff from 2018. So I've done like a long sleeve shirt with like 100 on that wrist and 80 on that wrist, referencing D Rose by Lil Pump, and like t-shirt just as I Miss 2017. I made like some jeans which said Goth Boy Dick like over there and stuff. Like that was probably my favourite like clothing collection I've done. There's like tons of random stuff. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself like in your career in like 3 to 5 years?
I definitely want to go more towards the clothing side of it. Like 2026 and onwards, I'm going to focus more on clothes and stuff that like a t-shirt where you could wear it, but also if you put it in a frame, you could hang it in a gallery and it could be a piece of art. And I definitely want to do like more arty type stuff. I'd love to do a gallery someday. Like, that's where I think like in 5 years time, I'd love to be living in like Brighton or somewhere with like an ANARCHYDOTE art gallery.
Well, that's all we have for today. So.
Yeah, right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. This has been ANARCHYDOTE UK Sound.